Give me a second to unpack the reason why you see this picture on the screen. So about a week ago, there was a viral trend going on Facebook where you tell your Facebook friends to view your story. And when they view your story, they see you participating in, let's say, pornographic activity in your Facebook story. I couldn't believe what I was seeing at first, right? I saw one person make a status. I seen another person, then another person. And then it got to a point where it was all day on my news feed, everywhere. And then people were sharing posts saying, go watch so-and-so's story. Go watch so-and-so's story. You see, I complain about this all the time. And I'm going to say we. I'm not going to point fingers here. I'll say we participate in some of the most foolish stuff that you can participate in. You see, we come together quick over foolishness. But for some reason, we can't come together for the betterment of us. For some reason, we just can't come together. Every silly trend, we're right there, participating, no matter how silly it is. I've even seen people come together in the most evil imaginable way possible. When that guy Kevin Samuels died, thousands and thousands of people were celebrating his deaths. You even had groups, social media groups, people throwing parties, putting the man's face on flyers, all kinds of stuff. We will come together, but if it's something productive, nah, we don't want no parts of that. So out of curiosity, I just wanted to see. I wanted to do my own study. I knew exactly what was about to happen. So I made me a status, and I said, go watch my stories. Viewers' discretion advised. I made the post that night. I wake up the next morning, make my rounds, do what I need to do, and I check Facebook. I go to my viewer count. Now, normally when I do a story, I maybe get, a few hundred people, I don't know, 200, 300, 400. Well, more than that, it depends, But what was alarming to me, in only 10 hours, 1,200 people viewed my story. In only 10 hours. Now, normally, I can get a few hundred people over the course of 24 hours. In 10 hours, over 1,000 people viewed my story. 1,200 people. Do you know how short I am of 100,000 subscribers? 1,200. It literally takes the same energy to click on my stories as it does to subscribe to the channel. It takes the same energy. And so in my story, I put up a picture that said, hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to History with No Chaser. So how many subscribers did I get over the course of 24 hours? 2. I did get 2. 1,200 people viewed my story. I gained 2 subscribers. So how do we get another Black Wall Street? We already have it. There's a Black Wall Street in every city. We just got to go get it. We just got to make it happen. The lie, the myth that we can't come together is BS. BS. Because we can. We just choose not to. We come together for the wrong stuff. We've had similar towns to Black Wall Street. We had towns in Richmond, Virginia, Alabama, Florida. We had a Black Wall Street in the 1800s. We had Suwanee, Florida. I did a video about this. Go and watch the Gullah Wars. Watch part 2. I did a video where I walked through the area of Suwanee, Florida. So to say that we can't do it, black people spend over $1 trillion per year. Over $1 trillion. We spend more money than many countries even make. We spend more money than countries even have. Think about that. We spend more money than countries even have. We are the highest consumers. Us, we're the highest consumers. Do you know how many industries we dominate? I spoke about this before. Pay attention. We dominate the seafood industry. We dominate the beauty supply industry. I made videos about this. I've talked about this. How come we don't own the beauty supply industry? This is ridiculous. We can come together. We choose not to. My favorite movement of all time, the Montgomery bus boycott. It was a nonviolent movement, which, you know, I don't too much like all the nonviolent movements, but it was a nonviolent movement. However, it was my favorite movement. Why? Because MLK was able to get over 90% participation from the people. 90%, over 90%. And what that did, it destroyed the pockets of white America. They had to comply. This was in the 50s. We've came together countless times, but you know, in more modern era, we just can't seem to do it. And this the thing, man, it doesn't take much. It don't take much. A little here and there. Every time I get paid, I don't get paid without buying black. I don't get paid without supporting black. I don't. I mean, it could be anything. It could be a product someone's selling. It could be clothes. It could be food. Whatever it is, it don't take much. We're talking $10, $15, $20. Every little bit counts. It could be less than $10. Every little bit counts. Every little bit counts. Check this out, right? Over 1,200 people viewed my story in 10 hours. Let's say each and every one of those people put $10 towards the betterment of black people. Just $10. That's over 10 G's. Just like that. We're talking about a little, just a little. This is how other groups do it. This is exactly how other groups do it. Little by little, nothing too major, nothing too significant that's breaking your pockets. You know, 1,200 people putting up $10 towards something. Come on, man. This can easily be done. But I just wanted to vent real quick. Just wanted to shed some light on something. Wanted to factually point something out. You know, I'm still stuck at 98,000 subscribers. Although YouTube is playing a lot of games and messing with the sub count, you know, but that's neither here nor there. Had I was able to get all 1,200 plus people to just hit a button the same way they did to click on my stories, I'll already be at 100K. Just wanted y'all to think about that for a second. I was supposed to make a video about similar towns to Black Wall Street. I'll make sure I get on top of that because we have such a rich history and we can learn so much from the past.